Do you feel like the place that you live in is holding your photography back? I've just got off a call with a one-on-one client who feels as if the location that she lives in just doesn't inspire her to get out there and get the amazing photos that she wants. When she goes away, she's all inspired. You can't be traveling all the time. So what this episode is about is keeping the stoke alive, keeping the photography going, and getting amazing pictures in the place that you live. G'day, legends. If you haven't seen me before, my name is Tom Woods, and I help other photographers get supreme camera confidence so they can tap into their full creative potential. If you want to learn more about what I do, there'll be links below this video. So yes, we may not all live in the most amazing place, or maybe we do, but we need to keep the inspiration going while we're at home and not just get good photos when we're on holidays or when we're on trips. Even myself, I live in Noosa Heads, and people come from all over the world to experience this landscape and photograph it. So I am lucky enough to live in a place that is abundant in awesome things to photograph. But even then, as you live somewhere, you get a little bit jaded, or the blinders come down on the possibilities of what's out there to photograph. So the way around this, and the way around this for my one-on-one student, she lives in a town which I've been there. And while it's not the worst place in the world, it doesn't have those epic landscape setups and all that sort of thing. So I know where she's coming from. So the way around this, and the way around that for you, even if you do live in a place that has got abundant, beautiful landscapes and amazing scenery, is that to keep the froth alive, you need to not focus on the location so much, but you've got to focus on the light. So the light is forever changing, and it doesn't matter where you are in the world, there's going to be times of epic light. I've said for many years that a photo of a garbage tip with amazing dynamic light will produce a better photo than taking a photo of a place that is world-renowned for its scenery, like, say, the pyramids or Uluru in Australia, or, some epic rock formation. But if it's taken in drab light, the photo will be pretty lackluster. So I believe that light is the biggest inspiration and not the place. So I've got my one-on-one student to focus on the changing light and get excited about light rather than location, and say, oh, well, I'm only ever going to take photos when I go on holidays. And same with you. If you live in an epic location like I do, sometimes you think, I've been to that place. I've been to that. I've photographed that a million times. I've already got a picture. But you haven't got a picture with the light that's going to happen this afternoon. And that could be good light, and it could be bad light. But it's always changing. So what I think to keep yourself super inspired is to start being a student of the light and really look at it every day. Like, I'm a photographer 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, whether I've got my camera in my hand or not. I'm always looking at the changing weather. I'm always looking at the way light hits subjects and the way it reflects and the way it just peeks through a cloud. My favorite thing is when it's been raining all day, it just looks like it's an absolute write-off, and then there'll be a gap in the clouds, just a small gap where just a beautiful ray of light will come down and be trapped in there with the condensed cloud, and it will just produce some really stunning, epic light. And those are the moments that I look for, and I jump on, and I be inspired, and I really don't even have to have a scene when that stuff happens. You can photograph anything. So my advice to my one-on-one student, and to myself, and to anyone else out there that might be stuck on thinking that their hometown isn't good enough to get an amazing photo, their hometown at times will have amazing light if you're open to seeing it, not just when you think it's convenient to take a picture, but be a student of it every single day. Look around and watch how the light changes, and watch how your photography will improve if you get obsessed with the way light looks, and see what light you like as well. So what I like might be different from what you like, but good light can really improve a photo. And the subject, of course, matters. And it's good to have, an epic thing to photograph. But if you combine that with good light, well, then it goes to the next level. And that's what I would suggest for you moving forward if you're uninspired about your surroundings. Even if you go away and the surroundings are not quite what you expected, or you've got a new camera but you're stuck in a place that just doesn't have anything to photograph. Well, if you keep an eye on the light, it'll change and it will give you those moments to photograph, and your photography will improve. Thanks for tuning in to my little 5-minute Friday session. Stoked to bring these to you. It's normally just a topic that comes up during the week, and I'll have a little bit of a discussion. Sometimes it'll be over 5 minutes, sometimes it'll be under 5 minutes, but hopefully it gives you value. So please subscribe and ask any questions below, because it might inspire the next 5-minute Friday.